Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I did a simple yet sweet nude look for you guys using the new Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. And to get this tutorial started, I'm going to go ahead and start by priming my lids. Now today I'm not going to use a primer, I'm just going to use a concealer. This is the Pure Beige by LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm going to start by taking this under my brow bone, all across my lid, blending it out with a creased brush from Real Techniques, and setting it with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Now guys, Too Faced actually released this palette a long time ago, but I wasn't fortunate enough to get my hands on it. Now, I was so happy that I finally got it. This palette smells so good. To start the eyes, I'm going to go in my transition color. I'm going to use the color Puree, and I'm just going to blend that out. And I'm going to go ahead and start to highlight my brow bone. Now, I'm going to use the color Peaches and Cream because I really wanted this look to be very nude yet bright. So to highlight my brow bone a little bit more, I did go back into the palette and use the color White Peach, as you can see, just to give it a little bit more pop. After you take that into your brow bone, you're just going to want to blend those two colors together just to make sure there's no harsh lines. And for my lid shade, I'm going to be going into the color Summer Yum. Now, I love this color, guys. I feel like this is a staple amongst Too Faced. I do often see this in some of their palettes, and I just think that it's really beautiful. And all of these colors blended out so nicely. Going back into the palette, I'm going to pick up the color Georgia, and I'm just going to blend that into my transition as well as into the Summer Yum because I did take that into my crease. And to highlight my inner corner, I'm going to take that white color called White Peach, and I'm going to go ahead and just put this all into the inner corner, bringing it in just a little bit just so everything is nice and poppy. For liner today, I'm going to be using Kat Von D Inked Liner in Trooper as always. I'm just going to create a nice subtle wing. And I'm going to touch up the inner corner because I lost some of that white. Now for my lashes, I'm going to be using a new brand. This is by iLore. I've never used them before. This is in the style Opulent, and I'm just going to give my lashes a few coats of mascara using my Lancome Voluminous Mascara. And these lashes were so easy to put on, guys. They were really thin, and they fit right under my lash line. So I do love these. These are going to be some of my new favorites. Now I do have a few new products I'm going to be using today. So to start, we're just going to go to the face. I'm going to be using my Normal Primed and Poreless by Too Faced to set my face. And then I'm going to be using a different foundation. This is the Tinty Doll by Lancome. I've used this before, but this color right now isn't my color. However, summer is approaching, so I've decided just to get it into my summer shade. This is in the color 460W, and I really love this foundation because it is truly a 24-hour wear foundation. It blends out nicely, and it does give good coverage. Now I'm just going to go ahead and blend out all of that foundation with a damp beauty blender. And you can get this foundation from Macy's. I'm not sure if you can get it at Ulta, but I did get mine from Sephora. Now to highlight, we're going to be going back into that same Pure Beige. I'm going to take that as always on my chin, under my eyes, down my nose, and on my forehead. Now to blend out my concealer today, I'm going to be using something a little bit different. I'm going to be using this new Micro Mini Sponge by Real Techniques. It's the same as the Miracle Complexion Sponge, just a lot smaller, and I cannot help but love the color. Purple is my favorite color, and it is so cute. Now on this sponge, what differs from the Miracle Complexion Sponge, there's actually a little bit of a flatter edge on the bottom of it that I use to blend out my chin and my forehead. And I must say, this sponge is amazing, guys. Like, I'm pretty sure you can get it at the Real Techniques website. I'm not sure of the cost because I actually got the 6-pack of sponges from Target on sale for $5.99. So I will be using this. This sponge is said to blur out harsh lines, and I think it did just that. It blended out my concealer perfectly, and because it was so small, it got into all of the places that are very hard for my bigger sponges. So I do recommend this sponge. Now I'm going to be going back in with this Micro Mini, and I'm going to go ahead and set my face with my setting powder. I'm going to be using my Sacha Buttercup powder and that same little sponge, and it is so cute, guys. Like, I could not get over how cute this sponge was. Like, it did a very good job as well as setting my under eye. Now after I've blended out my powder on my chin and my forehead, I'm going to go ahead and start to contour. I'm going to be using the color Espresso in my medium to tan kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just going to take that along my jawline, and I'm going to go ahead and carve out my jawline using that same Buttercup powder. This is just going to give you a nice illusion of some nice cheekbones. Now going into my Artiste brush, this is the Oval 10. I'm going to go ahead and now sweep away all of that Buttercup powder from under my eyes, as well as blending out any harsh lines that I have used to set the powder. Now I must say I love these Artiste brushes, but when I use the Oval 8 for my foundation, it sucks up so much powder, so I really don't use these brushes so much, but they're so soft. Today's powder I'm going to use for my all over face powder is going to be Black Opal's number 4 Deep. And I'm just going to go ahead and take that down my neck, along my jawline, and I do dab it over the places where I put my Buttercup powder just so it isn't as bright. Today's blush I'm going to be using Goulet by NARS. I'm just going to take that right over top of that contour. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Ultimate Glow Kit from Anastasia in the color Sunray with the wet setting brush from Real Techniques. And I'm going to go ahead and just highlight my face. I really love all of these highlighters, guys. You guys are probably going to get tired of seeing me use it, but they are just bomb. This year, though, I really told myself I'm going to invest in some new highlighters. Now to finish off the eyes, I'm going to be going back into the Sweet Peach palette, and I'm going to be taking this nice purple shade with just a nice eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to be using the color Delectable, and I'm going to place that right under my bottom lash line. I wanted this look to be nude with a hint of color, so I thought this purple color would be perfect. Now after you put Delectable on, you're going to go back into the palette and use the color Puree. You can use the same brush if you would like. And I just swept that right under the Delectable color, and I feel like this look just came out so nice. For the lips, I'm going to be using this no-named brown lip liner. I don't know where I got it. I don't even know how much it was, but I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips. And I'm going to be using another Too Faced product called the Peach Oil Lip Gloss, and this is in the color Papadone Peach. I love this lip gloss, guys. I actually bought the palette online, and I bought the lip gloss separately in Ulta because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but as soon as I tried it on, it was amazing. So go get you some new lip gloss. I'm just going to go ahead and set my face, and as always, the look is now complete. I do thank you guys for coming back to my channel each week. Please share this video, like this video, subscribe, leave me any comments down below that you may have, and of course everything will be linked in the description bar. If you do like this video, please just come back each week. I will have something new, and I will see you next time.